Direct from Foxborough, Massachusetts, the gem of Norfolk County, and taped at the studios of Foxborough Cable Access. It's Foxborough Central. And here's your host, Bob Hickey.
And welcome to another fantastic episode of Foxborough Central. I am Bob Hickey, your host, and I want to thank you for taking the time to join with me and my guests, plural, as we talk about the people, events, and organizations that make Foxborough truly the gem of Norfolk County. You'll notice that I'm joined today by some athletic-looking members of our student body here at Foxborough High School, all seniors, and it's great to have you here. And of course, I'll start off with the coach, Coach Naomi Boucher. How are you doing, Coach?
How are you? Thank you for having us.
Well, absolutely. And we're the coach of the swim team.
Yes, sir.
All right. And we have the three senior captains. I'll start off on my left, your right. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Ben Dorman, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And Lindsay Nelson, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. And I'm going to reach across the table. Miss Egan, how are you doing tonight? It's great to see you. And it's great to have all of you here on our what seems to be an annual show now, because we're going to be talking about a fundraiser. But there's more, because I see there's also another event. So let's kick this stuff out of the way first. What is the fundraiser?
Well, we have a fundraiser selling pies this Thanksgiving.
I like pies.
Pies are good. Everyone.
Yes, I hope they do. And what pies are available this year?
Apple, pumpkin, and pecan.
What about boysenberry?
Nope, not this year.
No kumquat.
Unfortunately, no.
We'll talk.
But they're all very good.
They are very good. So
Very
the
good.
pecan, the apple, and the pumpkin, and I think they're locally made. And you're selling them, and they come frozen, or do they come?
Yes, they all come frozen.
So it doesn't have to be get it today and serve it tonight. So
Yeah,
it
no.
comes frozen, and this will be here in time for Thanksgiving, right?
Exactly, yeah.
As it is every year, because this is an annual fundraiser. It's worked in the past,
Yes.
and it's really good
And
pie.
people seem to really like it. So, yeah, you should buy a pie.
You should buy a pie. Well, and that's why we're here, is it not?
Yeah, it's extremely popular, and we get all the pies from Wardsbury Farm.
Okay,
They're
so
they're $15 each. Yeah.
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 And they are from Wards. You're right. That's why I was going with the local. That's just one town over.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We're communicating here, everybody. It's good. This is good stuff. Ben and I, we're going to be bros by the time this is all over. So, Sarah, tell us about the pies.
Well, I mean, every year we sell them. We always get a lot of orders for them. The three kinds, they really sell well, and they raise a lot of money for our swim team because, as you can imagine, it can be kind of expensive getting new suits every year. Everything like
We
that.
also have to pay rental time because you
Yeah.
you practice at the Hockomock YMCA here in
Right.
Foxborough, the Inventus. So it's not as if it's just a school activity that is there. You have to
Right.
actually fund this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is through the boosters, correct? So the boosters organization supports the high school
Yes.
swim team, and who is in charge of the boosters this year?
Our booster this year is Randy Perry and Wendy Nelsons, Bernadette Thies, and Kristen Egan.
Great, and they're all great people. And,
Oh, yes.
And you are been well supported. And how's the swim team looking this year, Coach?
We're doing good, and as usual, like we aiming towards improving our personal records, you
Okay.
know, and that's the one to bring them to stakes and sectionals.
It's a team sport of individual performance, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So, and you've been the coach here now for
This is my third season.
third season coming up. Excellent. And how's it been going? You like it?
Yes, I was nervous at first because I moved here from Europe and
Okay.
totally different
You
standard.
moved here from Europe just to be the swim coach of Foxborough.
No,
No?
it's because of my son.
Oh, well, okay. I was going to say it's a great story if you got recruited by a search committee here in Foxborough to come all the way across.
No.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
We're not going to go with that?
You
No,
can.
I can. Okay. So I'm speaking with Coach Boucher, who's recruited from foreign lands to come to Foxborough to be the swim coach. And so let's talk about the differences between European swim competition and America. What are the differences?
The difference in mentality, and
We're soft over here?
no,
No. Oh.
I mean,
Ah,
no.
we're qualifying
The
it.
goal was yes is different here. Like here, more focused like towards like win-win-win,
Mm-hmm.
and not defining what the meaning of winnings. And in Europe, we train the kids like focus on their personal goal, and that's what get them to that where they wanted to be. And we also allow the kids to be kids. and not.
Well, that's ridiculous.
They're only
it's-
young ones.
It is interesting though that so is this an approach you bring to the table here and you sort of incorporate it, or
Yes, I did.
have you given up on all that European stuff and you just go
No,
for?
they turn around, and
Yeah?
because I want them to have balance with the school workload and activity outside. I don't want them to feel stressed. Oh, I got to go to practice, even though in the back of their head, like, I need to study, or I got to do homework.
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
I
That's
mean,
ridiculous.
I see their
I'm
workload.
kidding. I'm kidding. Coach Michelle is wonderful and she's a phenomenal. So how do you like swimming on the team? You're a senior, so you've been doing it. You stuck with it, and you're a captain.
Yeah. So I think personally, I mean, because you make it so like accessible with practices, and so we have like a skip every week. And I think why I'm still on the swim team, besides the team and the swimming, of course, is because it's
Flexible.
really flexible. Yeah, I could not think of
That's
the
a great word. But that is a great word because I think what turns a lot of people off about any activity, not just swimming, but any activity is it's one thing to make a commitment, but it's another thing to have to give up everything else.
Yeah.
And that to me would be something that I couldn't do because I do a lot of different things. So
Yeah. I think when people are like forced to do it like too much, it kind of can turn people off. But on our swim team, we work really hard, but it's not something that we get stressed over, or we all kind of do it together. We're all trying to improve ourselves and as a team as a whole. So.
Good. So what's your specialty, Sarah?
I like backstroke. I always swim backstroke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lindsay, what do you like?
I like breaststroke and freestyle.
All right. Ben?
I also swim backstroke.
I didn't hear anybody say butterfly.
Yeah.
No?
My sister was a butterflyer, but not
Yeah.
me.
Okay. All right.
We do have a flyer.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He's really good.
These special people, aren't they? That's right.
Yeah.
So we're really here to meet the swim team. Thank you. So, how many people are on the swim team this year? Do you know? I mean, I know the season hasn't started yet,
About 50, right?
No, our number
No.
is 40. Yeah.
40
40?
now?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's great
Yeah.
turnout.
Yeah.
And
It
so,
is.
and then, how often do you have meets? Is it every weekend? Is it?
It depends how the school schedule, because we're not in charge of the scheduling the meets.
course
and
not,
yeah,
right.
the school does it. And some weeks we'll have back-to-back, like 2 days in a row, and some
Okay.
days just one.
Okay.
Yeah, this year is pretty tight.
But there is a full schedule.
Yes.
Okay. So that means that the other schools in the Hockomock are
They are.
fielding teams and everybody's participating. That's great. So for fans of swimming, it's good to see that the sport is going well. We are here also to talk about pies. The Foxborough High School swim team boosters want you to buy a pie. Now, say I was walking down the street and I said to myself, I'd like to buy a pie. Sarah, how would I do that?
Well, we have a Facebook group, and there are also a lot of flyers that will be available. And if you see one, then on the back of them, you can sign everything out, and you'll be good to go.
And you have one of those things. And
Yes,
so there's
right
an order
here.
form. You can find a member of the swim team. Is there a place that you typically congregate that people can find you at? Or is Facebook the better way to do it if they can't find a swim person walking randomly around town?
We also have Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
We have Twitter and Facebook. Now, what would your handle be? Would it be Foxborough High School Swim Team?
No, we're gonna go through the Foxborough Warrior.
There you
from
go.
the school 80 Twitter account.
Great. So you go to the town website for the schools and you can track down the swim team, and then their
Yeah.
information is available there in a link.
Yeah, and then we'll also place in the order form at the in common, like the laundry place
Okay.
and the library.
Oh, you
and
could also
the
put one up at the
public-
theater, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. And
Yeah,
then
you
we're gonna
could do
leave some
that.
here.
I know the guy who runs the theater.
Oh, yeah. I think I met him.
He's a nice
too.
enough guy. I don't know. So they are available around
Yes.
town at the laundromat and at the theater and at the
The,
library,
Police station.
police station. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you can find your pie. It's very important to order now because orders have to be in by October 30th, and they will be delivered by November 13th. They are frozen. They come from Wardsbury Farm, so you know they're fresh, you know they're good, and they're great. Apple, pumpkin, and pecan, but no boysenberry. We'll really have to work on that, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next year.
maybe you could put a word in. You can also order directly and mail your check and order form into Bernadette Thie. She is at 7 Hitchcock Road here in Foxborough. We all know the zip code. You don't need me to say 02035, but I will anyway. So Bernadette Thie is a member of the Boosters,
Yes.
who's also in charge of this project. So good work on her part, and a big shout out to all that she does. I know it's hard to run these fundraisers takes a lot of,
Yes.
particularly this, because there's a lot of coordination that goes into it.
Yeah.
So the money that's raised from this fundraiser goes to what?
Purchasing the swimsuit for the kids and equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Go to our
And then
banquet.
rental, and then towards the banquet.
Banquet
Okay.
too, yeah.
so your general operating expenses and the things that you need.
Yep.
All right.
And yeah, Thanksgiving is definitely a very busy time, so these pies will save you a lot of time trying to make them. So.
You wouldn't happen to be a member of DECA, would you, Lindsay?
No.
Because you've got that sales attitude. I like that. That's good stuff. Of course, speaking with Siri Egan, Lindsay Nelson, and Ben Dorman, who are seniors and captains, co-captains. Captains or just co-captains? You're each a captain in your own right, so captains of the Foxborough High School swim team. They're excited about the season. You should come out. You should check out their schedule and go cheer them on. Be a swim groupie. Make sure that your voices are heard in supporting your team as they swim for the finish line and everything but the butterfly, because that kid's not here. Right? All right. So we are also doing something else this year. This is more than just a pie fundraiser. You're going to tell me, Lindsay, about something to do with a dinner.
Yeah, so we're actually hosting a potluck dinner for veterans. This will take place on December 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That is great. And where's that going to be held at? At the VFW post?
Yep.
Over on Cocasset Street,
Yeah.
right? Now, and this is going to, and I have it right here in front of me, so I'll stop trying to read upside down. You can, it's going to be on December 7th, which is Pearl Harbor Day, and it is going to be a potluck dinner for the veterans. And so all the veterans are being invited to attend, and it's for everybody though, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Beautiful. Sarah, so what was the motivation behind this?
Well, I feel like it's just really important to respect our town veterans and give them this day and celebrate it, and we can all be together.
Well, and then and those, that's great. And on top of that, I would say that this town has a history of supporting the local veterans, but also more and more you see sports being incorporated. So every year at the high school football game, the third Thanksgiving football game, there is the turkey donation for veterans. And so this is a nice way to supplement that for the holiday season. So congratulations, Ben, on putting this together.
Thank you. It wasn't tough at all.
It takes leadership to do that, and it's up to the
Absolutely.
captains to make it all happen.
Yeah, I've got a lot of that. So.
Good. So how did you folks decide on doing this?
Just I worked on it a lot after school besides my homework, and managed to schedule it all out. And
Is it all right if I just talk to Lindsay and Sarah for a while?
absolutely.
I like this kid. He's all right. All right. So let's see. And then as we enter our senior year, are we doing things other than swimming, or are we just focused solely on swimming? I know she said this about balance of life and all stuff, but really you're not doing anything else other than swimming, right?
Right now I'm doing cross country, and I also work at the Doolittle home in Foxborough.
It's a fantastic place right here in the corner of
Yeah.
Bird and Baker.
Yes.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just part of swim team, but I also am a swim instructor at the Y.
Well, it's not just, it is the.
Yeah.
Excellent. Ben, what do you do in your spare time?
I spend a lot of time in the music program.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you play?
the viola.
Absolutely wonderful. Good, good. Coach,
Yes, sir.
seems like a good crew.
Yes, they are.
You gonna keep them?
I like to, but every year, slowly they leave us.
That's right. So in your third year, and so what are your expectations for the swim season?
Hopefully they will drop more times, and hope we can put more, swimmer go up to the sectional and states. Maybe having one, either one person or 5-10 person that are representing to the sectional state for the Foxborough High is a huge thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting all of you. I wish you all the best with the 2018-2019 swim season. And let's remind everybody one more time that you can follow the Foxborough High School swim team at their Facebook page. You can also check them out follow them on Twitter. It's important that we all get behind them because they need your support with their annual pie fundraiser. Pecan, apple, and pumpkin, no boysenberry. The pies are only $15 each. You can purchase them through any member of the swim club, right?
Yep,
You included.
me included.
You included. My friend Ben will sell you a pie or 2 or 5. Also, so one of our camera operators back there, Josh City, I bet. Would you sell him a pie too? Absolutely. See, everybody's selling pies, so we have to buy them. They're only $15 each. They come frozen. They'll be delivered by November 13th. There'll be plenty of time for Thanksgiving, so you can plan out your dinner that way. And also support the Foxborough High School swim team by coming out to attending the potluck dinner for veterans. It's going to be on Pearl Harbor Day, December 7th. It's going to be at the VFW here on Cocasset Street. It sounds like a wonderful opportunity to support both the swim team and our local veterans. And remember all that they've done for us. And let's also remember what you're going to be doing this coming season. Swim hard, do your homework, keep your rooms clean. Not necessarily in that order, right? It's been a pleasure meeting all of you.
Thank you.
Coach Boucher, and all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for being here, Foxborough. We always enjoy sharing good news and helping out those organizations that make Foxborough special. Help out the Foxborough High School swim team. They deserve your support. Until next time, Foxborough, have a great day. Take care, everybody.